Hey guys, what is up? It is me, the Chosen One, and welcome to the very first episode of Storytime Sunday. And I know it is Monday, and I know you're going to tell me in the comments down below, but I'm sorry, I've been busy with schoolwork. But today I want to tell you guys about a story time where me and my friends were fucking around, and my friend almost died. So to start this story off, I have to pretty much tell you what happened the day before. So the day before, me and my friend Tim, you know him from the COD Kid Play CSGO video, what ended up happening is we were really bored, and he had a skateboard, and we just got our licenses. Like I said, we're going to do some dumb shit. I pretty much said that in the other story time. So we grabbed the skateboard, and you do what you see in the movies. You grab on to the car and you let the guy drive and you hold on to the skateboard and you try not to bust your ass. And we were going like 15 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour at most, and we almost fell, but we ended up being safe and everything ended up being really fun, and it was actually really exhilarating. But you guys really shouldn't try this at home, and you'll find out a little bit later why. So the next day we bring our friend Marco over, and he's like, awesome, all right, let's try this shit, dude. I got it, because he actually skateboards. Me and Tim don't know how to skateboard at all, and we ended up doing well. So he's like, all right, I can do 20. So we were doing 20, and he's like, all right, just go up a little bit more. And we hit 25. He's like, oh my god, fucking chill. He just starts spazzing the fuck out. And it's because the car is going like 25 miles per hour, and he's literally holding on a fucking skateboard. And I'm like, okay, so I start slowing the car down like he says, and he just falls. Straight up just falls. The back of his head just hits the concrete, and he goes sliding down the road. This is asphalt. So he's going sliding down asphalt, and I was like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, I'm just flipping out. I park the car, and I just get out. Tim just starts running away. He's like, I was never here. And I'm just like, dude, get the fuck back here. Everyone's just spazzing out. No one has any clue on what you're supposed to be doing right now. So I'm just like, oh my god. I get up to him and he's like, okay. I think I'm good. And I'm like, holy shit. There's just blood running down his head. Like you see it going through his hair. Originally we thought it was through his ear. So we're like, get in the car, everyone get in the car. So we get in the car and we just drive really fast, and we get to this convenience store where we go inside and we look at his head, and it's just blood everywhere. And we can at this point see where the cut is from. We can see where it is in his head, and we see now that it's in his head and not his ear, and we're like, all right, we gotta go to the ambulance, or not the ambulance, we gotta go to the emergency room. So we go to this thing that's called urgent care, and you can pretty much go there and get treated. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much just like the convenience stores of hospitals, pretty much. So we go in there, and the first lady's like, oh, well, you need all this insurance, blah, blah. They didn't even help. They weren't even like, do you need like a fucking Band-Aid? Do you need like cloth? And we're just like, all right, fuck you then. And then we just leave, and we go to another one, which is like 5 minutes down the road, where they end up helping us, and they're like, yeah, you really need to get to the hospital, but they helped us like bandage it up and stop the bleeding somewhat. And I'm going to show you a picture of this right now, just so you can see how ridiculous this shit is. Like, it was fucking intense. So we finally get our friends to the hospital, and the doctor ends up telling him, he's like, if this was maybe an inch lower, you could have cracked your skull. And that could have been really fucking bad. If he cracked his skull right there, yeah, someone probably wouldn't have been living today. Also, he ended up with second-degree burns on his back from just sliding across the asphalt. And that was the day I pretty much learned never to ride a fucking skateboard while holding a car ever again. Because I've done it, and I fell, but it never fucked me up like this. And I don't ever want it to fuck me up like this. And I don't want to die, and I don't want to be known as that guy who died because he was trying to hold onto a car on a fucking skateboard. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening to this story. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned to never pretty much go on a car or hold onto a car on any wheeled vehicle, whether it be a bike or a skateboard or a ripstick or any of that bullshit. But if you did enjoy this video, tell me in the comments down below and like the video. And if you dislike the video for some odd reason, hit that dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe? When this video does reach 200 likes, we'll be uploading the next one, so be sure to smack that like button. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.